Before I went to Lightly for help, I was really struggling with bipolar, which is my disorder. I was struggling with mood swings and anger and anxiety and just a whole lot of conflicting emotion that made it really hard to live life. I would scream, I would throw things, I would attack people on occasion, which is not something I'm proud to say, but something that probably should be said.
Got a phone call from Mags's counselor at school, and Mags let her know that he was planning on committing suicide at school. So I think it was in that moment, right, that we knew we were up against something really big.
I was very angry. I was very unstable. I didn't really have a good social life either. I was very caged, like in my room, didn't want to go out, very depressed.
I knew nobody that was experiencing what we were.
But basically, I wanted to get control of my emotions. I felt like if I could do that, I could control my life.
Through this, you need support, right? Because you're constantly second guessing yourself. I mean, even when Mags kicked me across the room, it was a second guess of maybe Mags is just having a bad day. Maybe he isn't feeling well. And then it was the hamster wheel of in and out of mental facilities and everything, and that just wasn't working. Everything we tried was not working. We made the decision to go to Lightfully. I knew it would be safe. I knew that Mags would be in good hands. I knew that Mags would be taken care of.
It wasn't just sitting in a room all day. It was structured, but it wasn't rigid. It wasn't ever a question of what we were doing. We weren't bored. We were doing things. At Lightfully, what I looked forward to the most was either lunch, because the chef was really nice and made good food. So either lunch or honestly group, because I got to interact with people who were similar to me, and I got to, first of all, this is what you're doing, you're working on yourself, you're doing good, you are helping yourself. And secondly, I got to interact with peers who felt the same, and people who would make me realize I wasn't as alone as I thought I was.
Lightfully provided an atmosphere that was like a second home. It wasn't a hospital. It wasn't sterile. It wasn't cold. It was very warm. It was very inviting. Everybody was so loving. The staff, so kind and so supportive. I mean, even down to the chef that Mags was a huge fan of. And not only was Mags safe, Mags was healing, and Mags was becoming whole again and getting his life back one step at a time.
The summary, the best I could give, would be that Lightfully it brought the best of me. It didn't change me fundamentally. It just changed how I looked at things and how I processed things.
Lightfully gave me my breath back. I mean, the experience there was literally like no other. We never even knew that this was possible. A lot of the mental health facilities that we've dealt with kind of put everything under one umbrella. At Lightfully, they didn't do that. They geared treatment for the specific needs of the child. And through that, it healed them, right? Not everybody has the same challenges or the same mental health. Not everybody does. At Lightfully, you are able to identify the needs of each person and treat them accordingly. So Lightfully literally gave me my breath back. He has friends now, and they do stuff, and that's great, because that's what they're supposed to do.
Honestly, life is pretty good. I'm recently a year clean, self-harm. I have friends now. I joined a fencing team. I have a boyfriend. I'm working. I'm going to school. I have my life back. It's really great. This and 2 years ago are completely different people. And it's the same person, but I don't feel the same. I feel much, it's lighter. I'm very happy where I am now. I mean, there's still bad days every now and then, obviously, but it's not when I have the bad days, it's not a suicidal. It's more of I'm having a bad day, I'm in a bad mood. It's not the world's ending or anything. It's really great.
For so long, I was holding my breath and always waiting for the other shoe to fall, and that phone call, and, the anger it was nonstop, and it's stopped.
I can not control my emotions, because you can't really do that, but I can manage them. I can level them. I can Back then, I wouldn't be able, if I had an emotion, it would spiral out of control fairly quickly. Now, if I have an emotion, I can like process it and react accordingly. I really want to go to college. That's what I'm working on right now, is getting my high school diploma and going to college. After that, I've always wanted to do law, because I like to write and I like to argue.
I talk about wanting Mags to have joy and laughter and peace and calmness and serenity. It also gave that to me. I think Magnus is becoming who Magnus was always going to become. He got his life back. I mean, full stop. He got his life back.